I think as human, there are three stages of growth or evolution, mini evolution as individual. First phase is to get used to the world after you're born and learn words and logic. And in that process, we learn how to fit in the society. So the notion of ego is developed. So actually, two phases. First phase is learning and then maturing it and finding the ego as the second stage. And there's a third stage, in my view, which I want to call it enlightenment. It's not a big thing, but if we only have the ego, that's limiting. So it makes sense to go beyond the ego. When we actually achieve that, you may still go back to the second level instead of staying at the third level, which let's call it enlightenment, awakening. You are beyond the confinement of the mind. That's what I see. Let me just explain in a simple way. Animals and humans, the difference is that both of us, animals and humans, have the physical pain. But the psychological pain, animals don't seem to have as bigger pain compared to human pain. How to fit in the society, how to go beyond death, anything like that. But animals don't think like that because they have no mind, no self. So I talk about no mind and no self as adult because you don't have to learn that, because when you are born, you had no mind and no self. Then you learn to use the mind, the brain, and the self, ego develop. Then because of that, we have the psychological pain. But animals don't seem to have one because they don't have ego. They're still at the no mind, no self. As human, we have the psychological suffering, but you can say we have pleasure or satisfaction of accomplishment. But it won't last forever, so it goes back to the normal level, average. So you go up and down, some satisfaction and the pain, and end your life. But this ego caused lots of trouble, self-identity, war, and how to fit in the society, or how to dictate. We need to go beyond that confined self if human can go to the next level of the evolution, which is enlightened state. In that state, I see the psychological pain may be seen as something that comes with the self and the use of mind. And if you use the mind and you focus on self, you may get the pleasure of certain things too. In my view, that washes out. Even if you have lots of money, there's a limitation. Your satisfaction level may be peaked, and that's it. Or fame too. then you get into the miserable, sad state, and some may commit suicide. Losing money and committing suicide too. What a waste. So, if you're just first and second level of development, of learning words and logic, and then fit in the society and play with it, you may have fun, but you may have sadness, pain, suffering, which animals don't have. So you need to go beyond that. You can go back to the animal state, but with a no mind and self as the basis, we can understand, know ourselves better, and navigate better, and not cause trouble to others, because you want to achieve what you're capable of, and that helps the society, and there's a way to do that. One stage before that is you're occupied by the self, so you fight against each other. I think we better wise up, bring out the wisdom and compassion. That's the way at the third level. I don't know if enlightened state is the right word. You can think about it. Just to be awakened. May all beings be happy. That we should aim for. Don't think money and all the asset, the big house and the sailboat would make you happy. That's limiting. That's my view. Thank you.